Obviously, the biggest highlight of our backyard is going to be
the pool.
The pool. But wait, there's more.
Oh guys, there's so much more.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Another day of school, getting the kids ready.
Almost the weekend, babies.
I can almost feel it.
And look how ready you are. Everybody's got their hair combed. We're ready a few minutes early. Guys, I had to jump in here. I said, Mom, is it cool if we open the vlog really quick because I have to clarify something. I was so wrong, so off. Last night in yesterday's vlog, you didn't catch it. I said multiple times that crew was for sure at a volleyball game.
That's what we thought.
Because it wouldn't be basketball because it's March Madness and BYU is not in the tournament. Well, guess what? There was another tournament that is part of March Madness called the NIT. And he was at a tournament game. Went to the tournament game for the NIT, sat on the second row of the BYU men's basketball game. He said it was the time of his life.
It was so much fun. I got on the Jumbotron like 3 times.
Yes.
We're all doing synchronized dancing.
What was the dance so that we know what it's called?
The gritty.
The gritty. He was doing the gritty. I don't know anything about it. But he was doing that on the Jumbotron. He had the whole place dancing and cheering. It was so cool. Not only that, he was on the Jumbotron belting out Justin Bieber, which I'm so proud of you for just owning that and rocking it. He was singing, baby, 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 ow! And he said he put up his hand like it was a microphone. It was on the Jumbotron. Incredible. Had to clarify. I tried to make up for it in the vlog by putting in some clips where you can see him actually on TV. Tell you guys that he was at a basketball game, but he came home last night pretty late. Walked in so hyped up and full of energy. He was like, that was so fun. I think he had the night of his life, had a bunch of treats. He watched the tournament game. BYU got destroyed, so that was a great thing. Sorry, just kidding. Anyways, he had an amazing time, but it was not a volleyball game. Ryler went to a volleyball game, and it is a line judge. That is the person who does the flag. So everything's been clarified from yesterday's vlog. All the errors that we had have now been fixed. Speaking of fixing errors, go to school, fix those brains.
Is there a possibility for me to go back?
Too late for you. Too late. I just got home from the gym and it is time to head to our lot to meet with our landscape designer to figure out what we want to do in that backyard as well as front yard, all the retaining, all the walkways, everything to do with the landscaping that's going down right now. But I had to come back, grab the camera, grab the drone. Mom's gonna meet me there. She went to go pick up donuts for the framers. She tasked me with one very important, critical thing and sent me 3 reminder texts to make sure I did because I'm in charge of dinner tonight, you guys. And by in charge, I mean she has asked me to turn on the crock pot. So the slow cooker getting turned on right now. This is proof that I did it. I'm so bad at these kinds of things. Push on. That I knew I would forget despite the reminders. So I set the drone, my hat, and the vlog camera right here next to it because that's not where it normally is. And I knew something would hopefully trigger and go, why is the camera next to the crock pot? Crock pot. I'm supposed to turn that on. So I've done my duty. I've turned it on. I've got the camera. Now let's head to the house.
2 columns, and then we come out. So then these are your light columns. Sun deck in this space as well, so you can have your loungers. It's just kind of lawn sloping up.
Just finished up our meeting with our landscape designer, Darren. Oh my gosh, so much goes into that we did not even fathom, guys. We spent, I don't even know how much time just on the front yard, and if I'm being honest, I thought the front yard was grass with a little walkway. He's building these pathways, these things that come from the garage. He's got walls and plants and
there's
trees
a little bit of retaining we have to do because our house is on a slope.
Such a gradual slope, you don't know how that is going to impact landscaping until you get the professionals in, so you just went down the slope. And so you've got little bits of retainage as you go. When you've got a designer who knows how to work with that, it looks like it's like an intentional feature, like one fun little step. Bush hides that you just dropped the foot behind it. So he went over all that. The front yard, I'm actually very excited about.
I'm super excited. Got like this little circular thing, like right as you're walking to the front of the house.
And that's where it will meet the one from the garage. Anyways, talking about all that, how we will access the backyard from both sides of the house. We're very excited about how we'll access on that steep side. You guys have probably seen from the very beginning, it's a massive drop. We've got these cool different levels. We're actually gonna turn into the little mini gardens on top of each. It's gonna be awesome, you guys. But then, obviously, the main reason we got together, showstopper, the reason for the move, the thing that I am the most excited about, the backyard. You guys come with us. We're gonna tell you a little bit about what we talked about.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, we played around with a couple of ideas on how to do the pool. One of the ideas that Darren threw out was to do it like kind of offset in the backyard.
Like
more
a 45-degree angle, yeah, like this way. And that helps with the sloping and the grade.
It looked really cool. I think the main thing that we've always pictured for our house is to do it parallel to the house.
Just running right flush along the back.
Yes, so we're gonna do a nice little rectangle.
Still gonna be right here. Actually, we pushed it out pretty far, like 30-something feet.
We have like 30 feet of patio.
So a lot of like entertaining space right there. Then it will go in that opening right there.
Then we're going to throw in a sport court in the the back corner.
I would say coolest part of the entire backyard going to be an epic water slide that comes down and dips into the back deep end of the pool. That will kind of work its way into the sport court. I think what he was just great at is just the flow of everything from this space to that space to this space, and then down into like a big grassy area back there.
We're gonna have a huge grassy area. Crew loves to throw the football, so we need to have something grassy the kids can just run and play. We'll have a hot tub just off of the pool with like a little gazebo.
He started off the whole meeting by asking us, tell me how you're going to use this yard. How many kids do you have? What are their ages? What is the main thing you guys are gonna want to do back here? And I thought, let's just dive in, dude. Like, let's just go in and like talk about the pool and stuff like that. I love that he asked that at the very beginning. As everything came full circle at the end, I realized that he had hit on every single need, every thought, every want, every like imagination I could have had. I told him that something that our kids never get tired of is jumping into the pool. Not necessarily from the side of the pool, but if you remember when we went to Turks and Caicos, we had that dock, went off into the canal there. We enjoyed that more than the pool, 1000%. We jumped off that dock more than we actually swam in the pool. So if there's something that can provide that same level, same type of entertainment at a pool, I think they'll never get tired of it. Not only did he do the slide, guys, but we've got various level platforms for jumping into the pool with water things coming out of them. Now, he's gonna go run those plans back.
We have to hand sketched everything out to know, like, is this in the budget?
He's gonna formalize them, does a little hand sketch. He's old school, has a giant clipboard, sketches it out as you talk about it. But I loved it because then it's like the imagination could just flow, and then you could go, nope, I don't like any of this. You ready?
Maybe this is what we do.
Redo it. It was such a cool process. But now he'll go take those, turn them into very formal plans. It's gonna take about 3 weeks to get those pounded out, and then we send them off to get bids and see if we come in budget on this insane backyard that we have planned. You guys, it is honestly, if we can get near what he put on paper today,
it'd be amazing.
Be a dream come true
in backyard
every way. Home now from our landscape design meeting. Now, that meeting was actually with a guy who was going to put together the design, the layout, make sure everything fits, takes care of the sloping, the grading, incorporates everything that we need, but he won't actually be handling the landscaping. That is a different team, a different person. So once those get done, we'll send them off to bid. And so we've kind of aimed for the sun and moon with what we put together today. Maybe we end up landing in the stars somewhere, which would be fantastic. We are able to get all of that put into the backyard. It will be absolutely insane. That ended up being a 3-hour meeting, you guys. I did not anticipate being there as long as we were, but there was so much to go over, so many details to cover. So mom has taken the boys off to tumbling right now. We're gonna have her drop off and I'm gonna pick up so that she can come back, put the final touches on dinner, the dinner that you guys saw me start just a moment ago. That moment ago has now been 4 or 5 hours since then. The sweet pulled pork is just about done. We'll pick up the kids from tumbling, and then we wanna get their reaction as we show them and tell them some of the things that we have in the backyard, some of the things that we've put there specifically for them based on some of the things that we know that they love. So it'll be fun to get their reaction, show them all those things. And I also wanna tell you guys, and we'll tell the kids this, how big we are going on this pool. You guys know this is something that we wanted to be the feature piece of our home, of our backyard. One of the big reasons that we were moving is to get the bigger yard, and one of the main things we wanted was a big, awesome, dope, insane, epic pool. But guys, we went big. We went monster size. I'll tell you just how big we went. We explained everything to the kids. First time to put the finishing touches on the dinner for the kids to get their flip on at tumbling. Got the kids back home from tumbling. Just finished up the delicious dinner that I made. She didn't catch that, but I did hit the power button. Dinner was amazing. Mom is going over the front yard with the kids, and now we want to show them the backyard and some of the things that are specifically designed for their entertainment. The entire thing is, but there are a couple things that I'm very excited to tell them and to get their reaction from. So you guys, are you ready to see this dream backyard? Like quite literally, I would say there's my dream. It's right here. Exceeds my dream in every single way.
We don't have a big backyard, so we just think of like, well, you can do this little square of this. We just haven't thought outside the box. People do that for a living.
When we met with him originally, I was like, yeah, so like pool this way, sport court there, and what else? Like a little patio sounds good. He starts diving in, guys. We've got the diagram up here. Mom has put it on the screen so the kids can see. Just finished going over front yard, driveway, turning it into like a full-blown parking lot because we know the kids eventually are gonna have friends that drive cars and they're gonna need a place to park. When they come over, party at the house, we're gonna have ample space for that. So much detail, so much fun going into the front yard. We're gonna skip that for now though. There's a lot more to come. Plenty of opportunities to share that with you. So we're gonna now move into the backyard for the kids. Look at this thing, oh my gosh. Whoa. The detail. You're not even done yet, keep going. Okay, that's the end of it there. So this is, oh mom, wow. So the edge of the house is now gone, and then this is the backyard. We'll walk you through what each thing is really quick. High level, some of the things that you guys are gonna be the most excited about. Before we jump into this, I did wanna tell you, Mom has instituted Donut Thursdays at the lot. We brought donuts on St. Patrick's Day because it was just kind of fun. They were green themed donuts. It happened to be on a Thursday, and Mom is now calling it Donut Thursday. So now we are on the hook for every Thursday taking a box of donuts. They were very pumped. They're great guys, doing an amazing job. On top of that, Mom is switching up the donut joint. So she's gone to multiple donut places. I think maybe next time we do daylight, we hit them with one of our favorites.
I need to be better about Thursday mornings going earlier in the day. By the afternoon, they're kind of picked over.
Better selection.
Our guys need the best.
Only the best for our framers, you guys. I just had to say that because I thought it was so funny. Walked up the stairs, she goes, Donut Thursday, and they're like, is this gonna become a regular thing?
It's really a thing. I was like, oh, it's a thing.
But guys, they're not just sitting around eating donuts. They're actually doing work over there.
Working hard.
So why don't we show them some of the stuff we put together today?
Is this all gonna be cement?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Pavers or cement or something.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge seating and entertaining area with like, we're gonna do dining tables. I mean, it's crazy that you can fit dining table and seating
chairs.
under here. So this is another big area. We can do additional sun loungers. We can do more tables, chairs, built-in barbecue underneath.
Obviously, the biggest highlight of our backyard is going to be
The pool.
the pool. We are planning a pretty good sized pool.
Not pretty good. It is a monster pool. It is ginormous. We originally were thinking like a 20 by 30 is a dope backyard pool. The guys came in and they were fitting it for 20 by 40. Well, guess what? The guy designing it said to us, I've got a 20 by 50 and I think you guys could do that. And we were like, no way. There is a no way. 20 by 50. So he laid it out and then he told us that 20 by 50 is actually technically really a 20 by 46. So then they round up to 50. 20 by 46 is what we're doing, guys.
Yes.
20 by 46 pool.
And it's gonna be cool because we're gonna have like a little Shamu deck, or I'm just gonna call it the
Mindy
deck.
Moo.
It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Do you guys know what a Shamu deck is?
No, not a clue.
So yeah, let me explain that. So a Shamu deck is like a shallow depth deck.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be about 6 feet
It's
of the
about
46.
6 feet.
So you get a 40-foot length of pool. The Shamu deck is just like, you know, that shallow water that like little kids can play in, but you can lay out in, but still be in water.
To cool off and get some sun.
Moms can stay. Knows how the moms roll. That's what it is. So the first 6 feet is gonna be the Shamu deck, and then we get into 40 feet of swimming pool. We're gonna go down as deep as I think 9-ish feet, and we're gonna need the depth, Mom, because why?
Because we have this amazing feature built in right here, the top of the pool, where this level will be 2 feet above the pool.
That's where the sun deck chairs will go. So you got like
sun deck
loungers there to
chairs.
like lay out or whatever, right?
And then you go up a couple stairs to 4 feet above the pool.
So now you're at a 4-foot jumping spot.
Then you go up just a few more steps and you are 6 feet above the pool.
And then you have a
can jump
6-foot
into
jumping.
the deep end.
So guys, you know how we love the dock jumping into the canal more than we like the pool in Turks and Caicos?
100%.
I told the guy that when we first started, he said, what are your kids into? What are they like? How are we gonna use this pool? And I said, I know it might seem weird to you, but they love just jumping into it off of an elevated surface. Not necessarily a diving board, doesn't have to be like a rock thing. We had this dock and they just jumped off of it over and over again.
They loved it.
He's like, I know exactly what to do. So he built these levels because the lot already slopes.
But that's not where you stop. You go up, wind over a little bit more, and
That's
a few
how you
more
get to
stairs.
this.
You come up here, there's going to be like this fun swing, hangout area up there. That's also where you enter the slide, come down into, and drop into the deep end of the
slide
pool.
is absolutely no joke. This is not a standard run-of-the-mill pool slide you can pick up in a store. This is a massive fiberglass slide that will be high, steep, will have a banking turn, and we're gonna elevate it above the deep end of the pool so that there's a dropout when it sends you into the water.
But wait, there's more.
Oh guys, there's so much more. I mean, if that was it, I'd be beyond happy already.
100%.
But this guy took it up a level.
Took it up a level. We're going to have a hot tub connected right here on the side of the Shamu deck. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
So guys, we're talking, when Mom says connected, it's not an above ground hot tub, it's a flush in-ground level with the pool. So you
Kind of like the one in
California.
California.
Exactly, except it's gonna be like a big square. That one was kind of like a half moon.
loved
So
that.
you'll be in the hot tub, you can immediately just like climb out and you're right into the pool. You know how we love doing
We
that back
love
and
that,
forth?
yeah,
I
like-
kind of feel like as I'm telling these stories and talking to these guys, this home is really being built off of vacation homes that we've loved.
visited, yeah.
And some of our favorite things we're incorporating into our own home. I love that, you
I
guys.
do too. I think it's going to be really special.
Super sick hot tub, goes right into the pool. Oh wait, we didn't mention this. I'm just gonna say it really quick. These little things, these little squiggly lines, those are waterfalls. 3 waterfalls that shoot out of the things that you jump off of into the pool.
Yes.
So basically 3 waterfalls into the pool.
This is going to be like a little pergola. You can have some chairs under. We're going to have some swings here on the end. Really pretty. And then behind it, we're going to put a bunch of trees. So it kind of builds the privacy for our backyard to just keep it kind of private.
It also serves as a second possible location for a swimming pool cinema, you guys. We want to do outdoor dive-in movies. So either we could do a screen that drops down from here, or our other thought is dropping one down from the deck, and then you can watch movies from inside the pool. So either way, we've got an option.
Right here, you could just sit in the hot tub,
I know.
and watch a movie. I mean, dudes, come on. Okay, so now let's just show them.
What is this circle thing?
Oh, that's a great one, yeah.
So this is actually going to be a fire pit. We're gonna have a little stone built-in bench here. That's gonna be really pretty.
And it's big. He said he likes to make them big so you can do big oversized chairs really separated, so there's a lot of space. So it's gonna be a pretty good size.
All these little circles are trees, kind of giving us some privacy, but back here, you guys.
Basketball court.
Basketball court, sports court up here, maybe
I'm gonna be so
pickleball,
excited.
because Dad and I are gonna get older.
I gotta tell you something about the sports court really quick because he blew our minds with this option. It is a full court basketball court this way, and we're also going to put a basketball hoop right there.
I was like,
3 basketball hoops on the sport court.
way.
This way you can get a full 3-point line, a nice like spot to practice your shots, 3-pointers. And then if your buddies want to go full court, you can start going end to end like that. Big assist from Hazy. Oh, Hazel!
And then this will be some nice grassy area.
That's for running routes, Scooby-Doo.
Yes, running routes, throwing football. Hazy just running and playing, catching butterflies.
Cartwheels, back handsprings, back flips. That's where that goes down.
Air track.
And one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys about that he threw in here. Guess what that is right there in that corner?
What?
That's the giant boulder with Bingham family
way.
etched into it.
yes.
Yeah,
That's gonna
Bingham
be
family home.
so
It's gonna be
sick.
cool.
Huge boulder from inside the earth of our lot, you guys.
It's gonna be amazing. We're so excited. He built it around us.
He started off with a wish list you can see down here of all the things that we would want to have, and he literally incorporated absolutely every single thing and then so much more.
Oh, so much more.
We have just gone over some of our favorite pieces and elements of this backyard. So many more details, other layers. We did talk to the kids about how there is some grading that's gonna take place. So that can be like cement steps, but we're trying to mostly use the boulders that already existed
They
in our
pulled out
lot.
so many from our foundation where our house was built upon.
We got real cheesy. I was like, I would like to, as much as possible,
Use the
the boulders from the earth where we dug our dream home. I just love that. I love keeping it all there.
Very cool, but it's also a twofer. It saves us money.
It saves money. But speaking of money, so I was just explaining this to the kids. So this is the design, this is the plan.
wish list,
This
they
is the
call
wish
it.
list. This is aiming for the sun, moon, and stars. We're gonna take this off, finalize it. Takes a few weeks to put together a final plan, and then they start getting the bids. And if it comes back outside of budget, wildly outside of budget, we gotta start trimming some stuff off of it. So that does not mean this is going to be our backyard. Just wanna make sure everybody's clear on that. But if it comes back in budget, boom, we start moving on it, we start executing, start building. If it comes back a little bit over, we decide if we wanna do that or not, and we can start taking little things out if we have to. But this is like
The pool, right?
this is the whole kit and caboodle. Did you say taking out the pool? No, the pool is protected at all costs.
Yes.
But anyways, hopefully you're loving this backyard idea as much as we do. These kids are loving it. I loved your reactions at the different like ledges and jumping off, slide, the fun hot tub transition. And I think one of the things that I love the most, we were just saying this off camera, is that this feels like a home that has been built and a yard that has been built based on our own personal traveling experiences. The kids are calling out things from every different trip we went on. Oh, that reminds me of the slide at this resort. That reminds me of this thing at that house. And so this is gonna be a collection of some of our favorite travels, our favorite adventures. Pretty awesome. It's very meaningful, very near and dear to us. It's been built with love. Now we'll just see if we actually get to do all of it.
Yeah.
We got the kids tucked away in a bed. I actually snuck back up to the house with the Rye guy. He's like, I just want to
Can't
see
keep you away.
the upstairs. Told the guys, the framers, when you gave them the donuts, we're like, well, we'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, we'll see you in an hour. We go back so often. As we had so much fun putting together the backyard design today. I know it's a lot of information. It's a lot of like sketch and potentialness. But something that my mom reminded me of, and I already knew this all along, the backyard is like the thing that I am the most excited about. Like the house is awesome. I can't wait. Pretty much I've just said, Mindy, whatever you want in the house, just do that. She kind of did the same thing to me in the backyard today. She just turned and said, whatever you want to do in the backyard. So
I had to say no to like zip lines from the roof line and stuff like that. But
I asked about a roller coaster. I don't know what the code is on that, but I think the water slide will suffice. But seriously, this was like my moment today in seeing the dream come to life. And so it was very, very fun. Who knows where it's gonna land? Who knows how much of that we're gonna end up being able to do? We are hopeful that we can do as much as possible. We do everything for the kids. Everything is for them.
100%.
And we just think this is gonna be the most incredible entertainment space. And imagine the vlogs, you guys. Think of the videos that we will do back there. Think of like a last to leave the pool challenge. We'll all stay in there all summer.
know.
I don't know how you end that video.
It's gonna be so much
So
fun.
many fun videos, you guys. Even thought about like some trick shot videos on the sport court, throwing the football to people as they come off the slide. I don't know. Barbecuing by the pool, my lifetime dream come true.
I know.
Guys, it's gonna be amazing. Thanks for hanging while we put that together. We'll keep you guys updated as the process continues to move along.
We love you so much. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. And then we're going to throw in a
Basketball court or sport court?
which will also be really cool because it will be kind of raised up.
So I think actually it's gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be dug down about 4 feet with a wall on that side. So the sport court's gonna sink down.
Am I getting the donuts during that part?